Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be reacting to Count Geonor from the Path of Exile 2 Early Access build for the very first time. Let's get right into it. Hello once again, everyone. This is Luke Tatum. You're watching Right Man in the Wrong Place. I don't know why I messed up my intro there. We're going to listen to Path of Exile 2 music. Full disclosure, I have been playing Path of Exile 2, but I have not yet fought the Act 1 boss. I've just been kind of goofing off. Long story, I can ramble after the music if you want to hear that, but playing on my Steam Deck, just kind of messing around with builds. Haven't played the Act 1 boss, but I'm getting close. I heard this song is really good, so I wanted to share that with y'all for the first time. I don't even know what Count Geonor is. I'm not sure if that's like what kind of boss it is. I don't think I've encountered any lore about this person yet. I don't think. So yeah, composed by Camille Orman Janowski. This is Count Geonor, the early access version of the Act 1 boss for Path of Exile 2, which of course released in 2024, just a few days ago as of this recording. I am so excited because the music elsewhere has been amazing so far. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. So, and I'll start it over again, but we kind of got that sort of I don't want to say fanfare, but sort of a preview of what's to come. We had this swelling strings, we have this high tension, kind of the thing that's used for horror a lot of times in films and stuff, those like very high pitched kind of plucked strings that pull you right in, and it sets the tone. This is going to be intense. Of course, Path of Exile 1 and so far 2, very dark in terms of tone. They're gruesome, and who knows? I'm getting a little bit of a Bloodborne type of vibe. I've only heard one song from Bloodborne, but a little bit of that as well. And yeah, I can't wait to see what happens after that sort of drop there. Let's start it over. I want to just get my frame of mind back. So heavy percussion. Ooh. Really like that kind of pitch bend on the sort of childlike voice. It's very slow and emotive, except for the drums, right? Okay, good spot to pause. You get a lot of, this sort of gravitas. You get this sort of sense of, this boss is a big deal from this music. And it's sort of like a tragic hero sort of a thing, like someone who used to be good that maybe became evil, that sort of a vibe. I mean, that's basically every character in Path of Exile 1, it seems like. But that's kind of the vibe a little bit. You've got this very, very weighty sound. And I didn't say this at the beginning, but this is the video directly on the composer's YouTube channel. So if you do like the music, if you like this reaction, do YouTube things on this video. I always appreciate that. But go and subscribe to the composer because he seems to be super duper cool when it comes to writing music. So, okay, let's back it up just a little bit. And, I can feel I've played 4 of the early access character classes so far, just, a little bit. I'm like level 5 on 3 of them. But, it's I can feel this being a longer boss fight. That's what I'm hearing, right? There's enough buildup in the music that I'm expecting to be fighting this boss for a while. I don't know how long they get, but you can't have a battle theme that doesn't do anything for a minute long, or for the first minute, if you're not going to be fighting for more than a minute, right? I really like these kind of lower strings here. I don't know if this is Count Geonor in the picture. I guess probably not. It's got a little bit of like Lord of the Ringsy vibe there. Kind of a metallic sound I'm hearing in the back. Much lighter strings, sort of a little overture or interlude, sort of a bit. That adds a lot of weight, with all that heavy stuff before. When everything comes back in, it's probably going to be really cool. I have to say, and I'll back it up again, of course, but I have to say this brings out all of the best things from, say, Diablo 2's soundtrack. Oh my gosh, I'm going to embarrass myself. I played a lot of Diablo 2, okay? The final act of the expansion, the final, I forget if they're called chapters or acts. I'm starting to have things sort of blend together in my brain. But, the last segment, some of the music there is, I don't know that it's being directly referenced, but this is sort of like the evolution of that for me. And I haven't played Diablo 4. I'm not going to play Diablo 4. I played Diablo 3, and that was an absolute train wreck. I hear it's better now, but like Blizzard has lost their spark. They've lost the magic that I used to adore. And so, I'm a Path of Exile guy now. I'm not here to trash talk Diablo 4, but I don't want to play it. It doesn't look compelling to me. This, my point is just that this is bringing what I want, what I would want from a sequel to the Diablo franchise, and that is gruesome, dark, gothic horror elements, intense, difficult combat, an evolution to the gameplay, and I could talk about that all day because I am absolutely loving early access. But anyway, soapbox moment. Okay, let's listen. Really, really, really like this bit. It's so heavy, so weighty. There's so much drama. That metallic kind of thing. It almost sounds like a break drum. And that build-up of the chorus, and then it just falls away without really resolving into anything. It's very haunting. There's a lot of cool concert. That was a horrible place to pause. But there's a lot of cool concert percussion elements going on in here. There's definitely been like a big concert bass drum in a few spots, that kind of resonant boom. And then it almost sounded like a slapstick, maybe with an effect on top of it. Slapstick is, like a piece of wood with another piece of wood on top, and you would have sort of a handle on it. So it would have a hole in it to allow for airflow, but it's basically just going to slap down like that. It's the point of what you're doing. And it gives it that kind of, it's not a snare sound. It's two long pieces of wood slapping together. Slapstick, like slapstick comedy, right? But really cool, sharp sound that you don't hear basically ever used in a non-concert setting. And rarely, in my experience, even in a concert setting. It's just kind of an interesting instrument that's not used a lot. The brake drum is a brake from a car. It's just like an old piece of metal brake that you would hit with a drumstick, and so you have kind of that metallic sort of sound. And it may not be a brake drum; it could be from some sound effects library, and it probably has some little 6-character file name, and nobody knows what it is, but it sounds cool. There's just that could sort of evoke a lot of these metallic, sort of industrial things that go on in the Path of Exile world. But it's militaristic in a way. It's just a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff going on in here. Percussion nerd, if you can't tell. Ooh, very Witcher 3 right here. I like the percussion work, as always. Here's that chorus again. Again, it doesn't swell all the way into anything. Very cool. It's almost peaceful. Who is at the end? Super ominous, right? It's like you've scored a victory. There's a little bit of a resolution to the kind of sadness that's in that song. And then it's like, hey, but you're not done yet. Right? That's very cool. Setting up for whatever's going on. I don't know. Path of Exile and, ARPGs, Grim Dawn, a lot of games, they like to have you beat the boss and then something happens right after you beat the boss to sort of set up the next thing or open up the next area, stuff like that. And so, it's going to be really cool to see what happens with that. But so far, I haven't heard a song in Path of Exile 2. I mean, again, at the very beginning, but I haven't heard a song that I didn't like. It's all been very atmospheric, very cool. This is awesome. And I'm so thrilled that there's 3 acts and the end game. I know we're going to repeat acts 1 through 3, and then get to the end game. That's how it's set up for now. But I don't know. Is anyone else playing Path of Exile 2? Is anyone else enjoying it? Because I'm absolutely loving it. I'm active in a Facebook group posting memes and stuff. It's just called Path of Exile 2 if you're on Facebook. And you'll see posts from me. I like messing around in there. But it's a cool community. It's a cool game. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So I just wanted to share this moment with you. I hope you appreciate that. I appreciate getting to see your comments and feedback and all that cool stuff. And you're always teaching me in every video stuff that I don't know. So thanks for being here as always. If you want to support the channel, do YouTube things, right? Everybody knows how this platform works. Do those things if you want to do them. If you don't, that's fine. It's not going to hurt my feelings one bit. If you want to do anything beyond that, we do have Buy Me a Coffee. You'll see the link to that below my face, and it's in the video description. But Buy Me a Coffee is the best way to support the channel uh, monetarily. We have subscriptions, one-off donations, all those good things, if that's something you're inspired to do. Until next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.